What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with AB Investments. Hopefully, you're having a great evening, and I sure do hope so that I can make sure I keep that intact or even make it any better. With that being said, let's make this as short and simple as possible. If you remember yesterday, I've told you that the whole thing about the shakedown effect with, when they put the example was like using ants and in a bottle. And you shake it, and then you open up the tab and see what gets out and what stays in. This is how the other side views us. Now, what you see today is exactly that. For the past 4 days, you get nothing but green up movement, but controlled movement, not just any movement, not just like rip. It's more of a controlled movement, and you can see that also through the volume. Just to make sure that obviously nobody gets obliterated, margin called, and vice versa. And obviously the market maker, which is the main topic now, is when you see today how they brought down basically the price, and more like ping ponging it and making sure that it gets throttled and not continue to run the momentum and everything. It leaves retail investors who don't utilize the fundamentals of at least day trading. When you're holding long, now you're gonna ask yourself a question, and that's the question they're putting you in. Then why? Based on what? There was no news. Why did we go up? Why is Bed Bath and Beyond unfundamentally going up? Why did it squeeze out? Okay, cool, very small float, but why? It's this thing has no sales, nothing. And this is the side that I was always preaching to the rest of the community and saying that, hey, there is the fundamental side and there's also the trading side. This is why it was very, very, very important for the other side to not deliver the assets, or better yet, deliver the assets because they wanted to take the money, but they never purchased them. And that's why you have tons and tons and tons of synthetic shares that are out there based on the allegations so far. Because again, I'm not a financial advisor, and neither am I giving financial advice. But all those assets and all those synthetics that are out there, given that they were delivered because the money was paid for them, so yeah, they took the money for that, but they were never delivered, like they were never purchased. So the entity that basically the broker that gave you the shares, doesn't matter who's on their side, whether it's Citadel is backing them, DTCC is backing them. It doesn't matter at this point, because again, it's been done, and it's been done in every angle, not just one broker. You can say all across the table. However, why was that super important? Because I see a lot of confusion amongst the community, and there is a lot of confusion, and it's good that this have come to my attention, as far as people think that all the shares that are not, like all the synthetics, are technically shorts, and they're not. A short position is completely different than the synthetics. What the synthetics are good for, and this is why it's important for the market maker and the brokers not to purchase those. Why did they do that? Why were they taking your money but not buying the shares? Well, one, because it's going to exceed so much more than the actual original float, because they were selling stuff that they didn't even possess or have. But why were they doing that? Well, one, I've explained this in the past, because they needed money. They take the money and they work your money. And from working your money, they perhaps one day will pay you out of your own money. This is how they do it. This is what brokers do. Now, on the other side, what other purpose does it serve? If those assets were purchased, even just the whole float, just one float, forget the rest, only one float was delivered and all purchased, then the market cap of AMC will not be where it's at right now. Thus far, it will be reflective on its shares, on the share price per share, basically. And therefore, margin calls will completely would have been rolled out. Like, you and I would not be seeing AMC's value right here. Dilution or not, it won't be here. And this is why my personal frustration with the government / the SEC, forget all the other regulations. This is the most important thing right there for me, because they know that's why they keep their mouths shut. That's why they're playing rendezvous and all this. We can't catch them. We feel like it's out there, but we want to make it more competitive for the retail. We want to protect your best interest. Politics, playing politics. That's the main reason. That's the main purpose that those synthetics serve, is that they were to go into market cap. Next thing you know, the value of per share is naturally going to be reflective on whatever the market cap is. Now, if that was to go in, then, and this is why I've said it's extremely important about the whole yes, no, reverse, and convergent. It's extremely important for us, in order for us to have a MOAS. For the shorts part, the market cap, when those assets get purchased, that is going to take the price up to a sky high that is inevitable. Like, this is why I always say that the run is inevitable, in my humble opinion. But where we come in to choose or to make it MOAS rather than just a run up is if the shorts have only one way out, and it's through us. They need the shares from us. If they get shares from anyone else, no company, take it from me, guys, no company, I don't care how much their board loves their investors, no company is going to wait till 4 figures or 5 figures to dilute shares if they need to pay off debts. It's just plain and simple. No institutes don't think like that. So hopefully you walked away with a more deeper understanding, and please leave your comments in the video and share it to more people. Let more people see this. This is exactly what I mean by understanding the fine print or difference between both. Synthetics are not all synthetics are shorts. And this is why this one serves a perfect purpose and that one serves a perfect purpose for the perfect storm. That's what I'm looking for. Remember, the other side, with this vote and crap that they're doing, they're trying to make you, and I posted this statement in the comment tab about 2 weeks ago in the community tab on the channel, said they're going to try to make you choose your fate rather than reaching your destiny. Let that sink in. Please write your comments. Tell me what you think. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I thankfully, from the bottom of my heart, thank all of you guys for all your support, all the people that have been, whether subbing or liking or sharing the video. From the bottom of my heart, I thank all of you guys, because at the end of the day, we are one movement and we are as strong as our weakest link. Much love, AB Investments.